So, like other days, I was trading this morning and I wanted to share this idea with you guys. I would really like to emphasize on the trading part that people should really start investing in their money in stock market. No, it's not gambling. No, it's not an overnight failure. No, it's not strictly based on news. There's a lot of myths in the market about the stock market, and you can, I made a video on YouTube about that. You can actually go on there and check more, much more detailed video on that. But here I want to emphasize, see, the thing is, if you're young, right, like you can go out there and you can start buying and selling all these things off the streets, and you can start buying things off the Walmart and Clearance and eBay and Amazon, all these things. However, at the end of the day, these platforms, eBay, Amazon, Facebook, Google, they're all listed on a public platform of stock market. You can buy and sell their shares without actually using them ever. The reason why a lot of people don't want to talk about the stock market, because one is a really a true way of getting rich. And you can make money, and you can make money without actually working for the company, just by reading about them, that how are they doing. Just like any investor, you can go there and see if the company is going to be profitable, and you buy those securities, and when they're profitable, you sell them. If you think the companies are not profitable and they're valued high, you short them, and then basically they come to the right value. So it's not as much gambling as people say. It's a real trading strategy. The sooner you start, the better you get at it. Because not better get at it. In fact, I know a lot of savvy traders, actually, they're much older in age. They started much later. But it's more about how much time and effort and education and how much money have you invested in yourself in learning the market properly. Now, it's not going to be overnight double or anything like that, but I can guarantee you this thing, that you can, if you learn the market and if you start trading the stocks, if you start doing it, in few years, you will be at a healthy return of 20, 40, 50%, which is more than any of the banks, of any of the investor, of any of the other guys out in the market will give you for your money. So your 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 can bring you good returns that can cover your vacation, that can cover your thing. You can actually run a whole business out of it, depending on how deep you want to go into the market, because it just doesn't stop at the stocks. There's bonds, there's ETFs, there's calls, there's puts, there's options, there's private investing, there's private offering. There's so much more. It's a completely different market. It gives you vision of the entire world, how businesses are run, how CEOs perform, how these managers take decisions, how companies grow, how companies collapse. So a lot of times people are scared because it's bigger than what it seems like. It's just too much. Like there's too much information, it appears to be, that you're going to have to absorb. But a lot of stuff you really don't need to. You don't have to be a mathematician. You don't have to be all that magician. You don't have to be all these kind of crazy things. Just a basic know of how to do subtraction, addition, multiplication, division, and then being patient and is the key in the market. There's further details, growth, value, all these kind of stuff that you can learn your style. But my point is that one of the best things you can do in much earlier age is start investing in yourself in the stock market. Like you can start with $50, you can start with $200, and as you become savvier, become better, you can invest more and go forward and keep on growing yourself. I mean, nowadays you have so many online platforms. We didn't even have it back then. I paid so many thousands of dollars just to get the courses done, lectures from these teachers that I learned the stuff from and on my own. But now you can find so much free information online that you can read about them instead of listening to your friend who's telling you a security that they think is going to go up because, they think that's what happened. You can actually properly study your platform and you can learn how actually market works and make very calculative decisions. Not only that, it just gives you a different vision of the market. You get to stand on top of all of these businesses and you get to see how they perform and what can you do to make them better, what should be done, why didn't they do this, why didn't they do that. It just gives you an overall view of the market. So I will highly recommend parents to have their kids start studying into bonds and all these things at a much age. In your later age, if you want to start investing, you can still do it. You just have to use sometimes money for the right resources and things like that. But it's something that I will highly recommend. Instead of looking for new businesses, just start learning the market. It's a much better way, because businesses, all these big businesses are going to come on the market, and then you can actually go in and out of them without even asking CEO any question, without asking employee any question, without even telling them that you invested into the company. You can get in and out without knowing and taking your profits. Take care, guys. Talk to you guys soon. I'll be making more videos on YouTube about investing, and if you have any questions, you feel free to contact me. I have years of experience in the market, over several 100% returns over the years. So for me, it's not gambling. It's pretty much, I do it. I love it. It's amazing. I get to see the human behavior. I learned so much through the market. Highly recommend that. Take care, guys. Talk to you guys soon. And be safe.